This is Goodwood, but with a difference. The well-known racetrack in the rolling Sussex countryside gathers no moss on this occasion and no Fangio, Hawthorne or Collins. Also absent are the thousands of excited spectators waiting for a winner to reach the checkered flag. But in contrast to the deserted stands, there is plenty of activity in the paddock. Here is the 9th Motor Show Test Day, organized by the Guild of Motoring Writers. This Goodwood event is arranged to provide press visitors from overseas with personal experience of the latest British models. A foreign motoring correspondent gives each car a searching test run over 3 laps, then a colleague takes over the wheel. Meanwhile, some of the demonstration cars are seen here in brief. There is no truth in the rumor that this model is still on the secret list. The outstanding technical feature is automatic transmission. Several new versions of push-button motoring threaten to make the gear lever as plainly obsolete as a pikestaff. Each year, at least one new model captures immediate attention and all-round enthusiasm. High in the running for the honor this time is the little Barclay sports car. With a 2-stroke air-cooled engine of only 322 cc, this attractive 2-seater is built almost entirely of plastics. Among the various cars to be seen and tested at Goodwood, another vehicle of a different category is also on show. This new Dennis ambulance represents a breakaway from tradition. It is the first in this country to be designed from the earliest stages around a diesel engine chassis. The economy of the Perkins P4 power unit allows this possible lifesaver to be a definite fuel saver, despite remaining, let us hope, a low mileage vehicle. High performance and essential comfort is achieved with quiet, vibrationless movement. Driving all British cars, the foreign journalists travel a combined total of many thousands of miles throughout the day, without fault or stoppage. In spite of past criticism and present-day difficulties, the new models seen at the motor show or on this Goodwood test day are the British manufacturer's most convincing reply so far to competition from abroad. Defeatists who predict the downfall of Britain's motor industry may have got something. A story worth telling to the Marines. And to say something of marine matters, we go now to the East Anglian port of King's Lynn. Here, among the boats engaged on mussel, cockle and shrimp fishing, are 2 equipped with a new type diesel engine. It has been consistently proving itself for several months under all weather conditions off the wind-swept coast of Norfolk. Designed particularly for the smaller commercial or work boats, this is the Perkins 3-cylinder marine engine. Named the P3M, its features include hand starting equipment. It may also be supplied with electric starting or a combination of both. There is a choice of gearbox reduction. 2-to-1 or 3-to-1 ratios are available. 4 types of cooling system can be installed with thermostatic control to each type. This compact marine engine is ideal for use in the smaller classes of patrol boats, tenders, launches, ferries and fishing vessels. Introduced at the 3rd National Boat Show, the P3M is one of the latest products to join the Perkins range of internationally used diesel power units. Stop Me and Buy One, or The Man with the Trike. The pre-war ice cream tricycle is no longer adequate to meet an ever-growing demand. And today, delivery vans, diesel-powered, supply the country with Wall's ice cream. Just how this family favorite is produced by the ton can be seen on visiting their London factory. The chief ingredients of ice cream, sugar, milk powder, and fats are blended together to form the basic mix. These pasteurizing vessels now collect the cream mixture, carried by stainless steel pipelines. Here, the temperature is raised to 155 degrees Fahrenheit and so held for 30 minutes. Heat treatment destroys any harmful bacteria which may have been present in the raw materials. Following this process, the mix is filtered through fine gauze. Fats are emulsified under high pressure. Temperature is then reduced rapidly to 38 degrees Fahrenheit, and large capacity storage tanks receive the now cool mix. It is allowed to mature in the tanks for several hours to improve the flavor before freezing. Eventually, after being whipped and frozen at the same time to a smooth, velvety texture, the ice cream is piped from the freezers to a variety of machines. Chocolate-colored girl packs chocolate-covered ices. The popular Wall's Choc Bar requires individual treatment in manufacture and production, and it's concentrated on this machine, the enrober. A waterfall of molten chocolate covers or enrobes the special size briquettes. These emerge onto a brine-cooled belt where the chocolate coating rapidly solidifies. Taking regular samples for laboratory testing at every stage of production ensures both purity and quality throughout. The ice cream briquettes seen previously are produced by a most modern machine, a blast hardening tunnel invented and patented by Wall's. Soft ice cream from a moving head is sliced into briquette portions and delivered onto a moving belt. Passing into the tunnel, maintained at minus 25 degrees Fahrenheit, the briquettes freeze rock hard and stick to the underside of the belt as it returns to the front. From each blast hardening tunnel, an output of 180 briquettes per minute reaches the wrapping machines. This total includes the two flavor variety, vanilla and strawberry, simultaneously mixed. We now cross London to the Trojan works at Croydon for the handing over of the 200th diesel vehicle made there for Wall's. Perkins P3 powered like all its predecessors. To mark the occasion, gold presentation keys are received by Wall's chairman, Mr. Cecil Rodd, from Alderman Basil Monk on the right, chairman and managing director of Trojan Limited. Among others present is Old Faithful. In 1952, in close cooperation with F. Perkins Limited, Trojans became the first manufacturers to market a diesel vehicle of only 1 ton capacity. The sturdy Trojan chassis proving eminently suitable for diesel installation. True to their own selling slogan, Wall's stopped to buy one in 1953. Since then, 200 vehicles constructed by the Trojan firm to Wall's requirements have traveled 2 million miles, distributing ice cream throughout the country. In this way, the favorite sweet dish of millions is brought frequently within mere doorstep distance, all the year round, by fleets of mobile kiosks. Whatever the verdict of this young customer, for each Trojan diesel Perkins powered, it all makes nice work indeed. As the seaside resort of Margate awaits the early morning sun to break through, another arrival is imminent. Out of the misty gloom beyond the pier comes a tiny and unique craft, completing its first North Sea crossing from Denmark. It's the Dhana Rescuer, 23 feet long, steel-built and unsinkable. This new-style lifeboat can perform a complete revolution without shipping water and is intended to float off the deck or be safely washed away from a wreck. Unlike the conventional open version, this boat provides vital protection from exposure for 20 survivors, and regardless of the sail, it is powered by a Perkins L4 diesel engine. Captain Walter Vestborg of Copenhagen is the one-man crew of the Dhana Rescuer and is warmly welcomed by Margate's Mayor-elect Councillor Reed, followed by Mr. Morgan Griffiths of Perkins Marine Branch. After 3 sleepless days, rest now awaits a tired sailor. Along the coast from Margate, the Viking ship Hugin lies mounted ashore near where the Saxon chieftains Hengist and Horsa first landed. With Councillor Reed, Captain Vestborg visits the ship built and brought from Denmark in 1951 by some 50 fellow countrymen, a voyage ably led by the designer of the Dhana Rescuer. Spectators attracted to the quayside witness final preparations being made for the next stage of a 12-month lone voyage, showing this new Danish lifeboat to the world. The 4-cylinder diesel engine is fitted with Parsons 2-to-1 reduction gear, while two-way radio provides essential contact with the outside world. All controls, including automatic pilot steering, are conveniently placed under an aircraft-type perspex dome which completely encloses the cabin. Ventilation and air for the engine is introduced by a concealed vent in the hollow mast. Cast off, time and tide wait for no mariner. The single-screw lifeboat, with a 6-knot cruising speed and a range of some 4,000 miles, starts for distant places, from Las Palmas, crossing the Atlantic to Panama, then the Pacific for Hawaii and the Philippines, to Singapore, Ceylon, Aden and Port Said, and through the Mediterranean, home to Denmark. Captain Vestborg and the Perkins-powered Dhana Rescuer confidently face the challenge from the sea across the oceans of the world.